Hi, what's up? Hello, I'm Amanda from Amanda the Biblio, and I'm going to be doing the August Readathin announcement as my, coming back to YouTube video, hopefully. I want to start this video out by saying that you will not be seeing my face in this video or, as of right now, any videos in the future. That's just how it's going to be for now. We'll see if that ends up changing in the near future, but for now, just my voice and hopefully a cute little video. You're also going to hear kids in the background. Currently, the baby is sleeping in the carrier on me. The toddler's playing in the background. She's always making noise. And the oldest child is in his room playing a game. I think he's playing Animal Crossing. We'll see how this works out. I have the air conditioner on in the background. I have noise suppression on. Hopefully it's blocking out some of that background noise so it's not too jarring for you. I'm going to keep working through making these videos. If you have any suggestions to make things more interesting when I'm doing them, please let me know. But for now, this is what we got. This is what we're doing. We're doing a little voiceover. We're going to go through all the Readathin information, and hopefully I'll be making videos in the near future. So to get into Readathin, if you don't know what Readathin is, it is a readathon that is hosted by myself and my friend Donna from Donna Reads. We've been hosting it since August of 2017, and it's been a grand old time since the beginning. We do a bingo board. You have the entire month of August to read the books. You can double up, you can triple up. There aren't any really hard rules for this. The whole goal is to thin out your TBR, whatever that means to you. I'll be showing you the bingo board. We'll be going over the prompts. I'll show you some templates that we made. Everything will be on the website. If you would like to save it for yourself, all of my links are on there. Donna's links are on there. I'll also have Donna's channel linked in the description, so make sure to check that out. Make sure to check out Donna's announcement. It'll probably be more coherent than mine. It's fine. We do what we can. Most of the Readathin stuff is held in Discord, so make sure that you join that. Also will be linked down below and on the website. There's an Instagram. There's a Storygraph challenge. I'm probably missing something. So we're going to come on over to this blank page. I have the bingo board kind of hidden, so let's uncover it and take a look at what the board looks like. Ta-da! I know, you can't see anything. If you go onto the website, you can see all the prompts, but this is the board. We're going to go through the prompts one by one, starting with the activity prompts and going into the reading prompts. We'll just go over each prompt one by one. I'll try to briefly give you an idea of what we meant by it, but feel free to stretch these prompts in any way that works for you. If a prompt is inaccessible for you, feel free to stretch it however you need to enjoy the readathon. We want you to have fun. We don't want you to stress yourself out trying to get these prompts exactly what we have written down. So we're going to start with the activity prompts. We're going to uncover them one by one, go through them, and let's do it. So first up, we have Read in the Sun. I'm sorry if this is kind of hard to read. I could zoom in a little bit, but I don't want to mess with how things are set up. So we're going to hope that you can read this. If you're watching on mobile, you can zoom in. I'm not sure how to do it on a computer, but if you're on mobile, you should be able to zoom in if you need to. Or you can just open the board on the website and follow along. So the first prompt, Read in the Sun. You do not have to read the entire book in the sun. You can read for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Just make sure you're wearing sunscreen. Please protect your skin. If you are not able to actually go out and sit in the sun, don't worry. You can sit in front of the window with the blinds open. You can sit across the room with the blinds open, just reading in the sun. There's a train. You probably can't hear it. Hopefully the noise suppression's blocking it. The next up, we have Take a Weekend to Yourself. So for this one, we're really trying to focus in on Donna's 72-hour readathon. As of right now, Donna has not announced when that is going to be or any of the prompts for it for August. They will be announced at the end of July during the July round, so make sure to check that out. The whole point of this is mainly to take a weekend to yourself. That would be a great time to do it. I highly recommend using that time, but if that weekend just does not work for you, then feel free to do a different weekend. Next up, we have Participate in Reading Sprints. So for this one, you can join into any reading sprints. We highly recommend joining into the reading sprints that Donna will be hosting on YouTube, and I hopefully will be hosting on Twitch and in Discord, but those will be silent sprints. I won't be talking on the mic. I won't be showing my cam. It'll just be in chat with a video going. It'll probably be Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions, the game. I'm absolutely loving that game right now, so that's probably what it's going to be. We might do some jigsaw puzzles together online. Who knows? But those will be silent sprints. Donna will do cam and chatty sprints. You can join into either of those. If you are somebody that hosts sprints and you would like to host some for Readathin, There will be a template on the website that you can use for your thumbnail, but if you would rather not use that one, feel free to make your own. But as long as you're joining into reading sprints or co-working sprints or anything like that, then it counts. They don't necessarily have to be Readathin ones. So the next prompt is self-care day. This is a repeat prompt. We have it every single time. Whatever you count as self-care, spend a day doing that. Just try to relax. Next up is get some fresh air. Again, this is one that if you're not able to, it is fine. You can open a window. Just in some way get some fresh air, honestly. If it's really tough for you to do that, like if you live somewhere that's super hot, going from your house to the car, I'd count that. Next up, we have date night. This is another repeat prompt. We do it every month or every round. If you have been around for a bit, then you probably recognize this prompt. Have a date. It can be during the day. It can be at night. It can be whenever works for you. It can be with a partner, yourself, a friend, etc. Next up, we have get a refreshing treat. For this, you could get a lemonade. You could have some refreshing fruit. You could take a refreshing shower. You know, whatever you would count as a treat and refreshing. It does not necessarily have to be a food related treat. Next up, we have do something you've been putting off. Literally anything that you've been putting off. It can be cleaning a room that you haven't really wanted to work on. It could be posting a video on YouTube if you've been meaning to do that. It could be starting to stream. It could be literally anything. You could count reading a book that you've been wanting to read. Whatever works for you, just do something you've been putting off. Next up, we have declutter something. Again, another prompt that we do every single round because we have a lot to declutter. You can declutter your space, your mind, your books, your phone, anything. Next up is Autumn Hopefuls. We do this every round because we do this seasonally, so we do a seasonal hopefuls for the next season. Right now in the Northern Hemisphere, we are in summer, so the next season will be autumn. So make a list of books that you want to read during the autumn seasons. You do not necessarily have to read every single one of them, but I do recommend doing a video if that's something you're interested in. Do a video of you reading these books. It could be super fun. But books that you want to read this autumn or that you want to prioritize this autumn, read those. If you live in the Southern Hemisphere, feel free to make this a spring list, but for the Northern Hemisphere, where Donna and I both live, so that's where all of this is based, obviously, Autumn Hopefuls. Next up, we have hobby time. Take some time to work on your favorite hobby. Crocheting, diamond painting. I know a lot of bookish folk have been getting into diamond painting again, so feel free to diamond paint, crochet, knit, journal, whatever your hobby is, do that. If you want to start a new hobby, you can do that too. And last, we have random generator. So this, we really wanted to focus on my chaotic reading guide. Hopefully I'll do a video for August's announcement. There's not really much to it. This is not a separate readathon, but it's a reading guide. So you roll a dice, there's prompts that correspond to the numbers on the dice, and you can choose your next read based on that from your already planned TBR. So some of the prompts, for example, they usually stay the same. I just kind of reorder them to mix things up a little bit. But some of the prompts are like reading your shortest book on your TBR, reading the book that's returning to the library the soonest, read your longest book, stuff like that. Super easy. It's not meant to add books to your TBR, just kind of guide how you're picking the book to read next. But if that's not something that you're interested in doing, feel free to just like use a spinner wheel to decide your next task from your to-do list. Use a random generator to choose your next read for one time in the month. Use a weekend that you decide, you put all your weekend reads on a spinner wheel and you spin the wheel and try to read as many books off the wheel in that weekend. Whatever you can think of to randomly generate something, it counts. We just wanted to really like emphasize my chaotic reading guide, just like we wanted to emphasize the take a weekend to yourself for Donna's 72 hour, because those are two things that we do every single month and we really wanted to promote those. But you do not have to do those for these prompts. They're just highly recommended. So those are all of the activity prompts. Now let's get into the reading prompts. Again, you can double, triple, quadruple, etc. up with these prompts if you would like. I usually choose a book for each prompt and then at the end of the month, double up where is needed. So the first prompt is to read a book based on the color of your last read. This can either be the last book that you finished as of watching one of the announcement videos, you can choose 2 books to put on your TBR that are related in color, whether they're the same color cover or like opposite colors. I can't remember the exact terminology for that. And then read one and then read the other to count for this prompt. Just as long as you're reading a book and then the book that you're counting for this corresponds to that book. If that makes any sense. That was probably really confusing. But the next prompt is to read an author you've read from before. Pretty self-explanatory. A lot of these reading prompts are, so I'm just going to kind of go through them kind of quickly. The next one is to read a nature-related book. So this can be a nature word in the title, nature on the cover, a book that is based in nature or is very focused on nature, like has nature-related magic. That could be really interesting, but just nature-related in some way. So next up is toward a yearly reading goal. Pretty self-explanatory. This could be a either number goal that you had set at the beginning of the year. It can be a specific prompt from a reading challenge that you had set, whichever. Then we have thrifted, borrowed, or from a little free library. So just read a book that you either thrifted, borrowed from a friend, or from a little that you got out of a little free library. Next up is 1-star reviews poll pick. Our last round, somebody did a poll pick and it was 1-star. They used 1-star reviews, and I've been absolutely obsessed with that since then. I cannot remember exactly who it was, but thank you to whomever it was because it's a great idea. So for this one, your best bet is going to be going to Goodreads. Storygraph is kind of tough because they don't really organize things by ratings that I could find. So your best bet is just going to be going to Goodreads. That's going to have the most reviews while also being able to sort them easier. So you just choose a few books, keep those books a secret, do a poll pick on Discord, Instagram, or wherever you want to do it. Choose a funny 1-star review that you can find for that book and put the 1-star review that you chose in a poll, if that makes sense. And then people will pick based on that. My mind just kind of decided it wasn't gonna explain that well. Next up is the free space, which for that one, just read 100 pages. It does not have to be 100 pages of the same book. It can be 100 pages of different books throughout. But as soon as you hit that 100 page mark, you're good. Then we have got mixed reviews. This one is another one that probably would be best looking at Goodreads, but you can base it on your friends on Storygraph. If your friends were giving a book mixed reviews, if you see mixed reviews all over like Booktube or Book Talk or whatever, feel free to count it. The next one is meant to read in 2024. If you're anything like me, you probably still have not finished all of the books that you plan to read in 2024 or all of the arcs that came out in 2024. So now is the time to get that book read. 2025 is almost over. Get your 2024 books done. Then we have alliteration in the title. So for this, it's a title that has 2 or more words that have the same starting sound. A couple examples that I gave on the website were Gone Girl, or you could do The Only One Left. Both of those have 2 words that start with the same first sound. There are a ton of options. I saw like Peter Pan could count, Black Beauty. Those are some classics that you could count. The Two Towers, which is a Lord of the Rings book, which if you're reading that, good luck to you because that I'm pretty sure is a pretty big book. As long as there are 2 or more words in the title that start with the same sound, it counts. Then we have finish/catch up on a series. So just read either the last book in a series or the most recent book published in that series, if it's still ongoing. Then we have short book or graphic novel, whatever you classify as a short book. If you read 600-page books on the regular, and you decide to read a 300-page book, then that can count as a short book for you. If you normally read 300 pages, then maybe a novella would be better, or you could read a graphic novel of any size. And the last prompt is from your physical TBR, read a book from your physical TBR. Easy. Love the design, love the prompts. It's going to be a super fun time, and I cannot wait. So really quick, we're going to go through the graphics that we have made. There are hopefuls. There's both a blank hopefuls and one that has the challenges on it, or the prompts on it. Then we have a wrap-up, both blank and with the challenges. Then we have a daily page tracker, and then we have the badges. Oh, we also have a socials challenge. Let's go over that first. I almost forgot. So first we have this socials challenge. So you can post on social media for these. You can post on Instagram with pictures or reels. TikTok, you can make TikTok videos or like those little slideshow thingies that TikTok has added. You can make YouTube videos or YouTube shorts. You can just share in Discord. Whatever works for you. You do not have to do every single one of these. You can pick and choose which ones you do. These are the little prompts for that. I'm super excited. I'm hoping to do some YouTube videos for a few of these, maybe some shorts for other ones, some pictures, mix it up a little bit and have some fun. So now we're going to get into the different templates that we have. So we're just going to go through those really quick. So first up, we have the blank hopefuls. Again, all of these are on the website. Then we have the hopefuls with the prompts on it. And then we have the wrap up, which is blank, and then we have the wrap up with the prompts on it, and then we have the daily page tracker, and then last up we finally have the badges. Donna makes these every round and they are so stinking cute every single time. I love them every single time. So first up we have I participated in Readathin August 2025. I read 100 pages, the Reader Award, the Self-Care Award, and the I got a bingo. You can use these anywhere. You can print them off and put them in your bullet journal. You can put them on your blog. You can put them in a little like wrap-up post that you're doing for the end of Readathin. Whatever you end up doing. But they're super cute. Again, those are on the website. Just like everything else, everything's on the website. Hopefully, if I missed anything, please let me know. If something isn't working right, please let me know. I think I covered everything. I think that's it. Hopefully you'll see a new video from me very, 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 very soon. I am really hoping to get into this. Again, if you have any recommendations to make these videos just a little more interesting for you, then please let me know. Otherwise, they'll probably be more like podcasty, chatty videos without much going on the screen, so you don't need to really pay attention to what's going on the screen. We'll figure it out. We'll work with what we got. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you stick around for more. Make sure to subscribe if you would like to. Hit the bell to be notified when I do post another video. Make sure to follow me over on Twitch if you would like to join into some reading sprints over there. Make sure you join the Discord so that we can chit chat and do all the things. I really hope this video came out because I've been struggling. I have done quite a few videos. I don't even want to talk about it, and none of them come out the way I want them to. So I'm just gonna take the plunge. This is it. This is going up, hopefully, as long as everything looks good. That all said, the baby just woke up, so I really need to go before she starts getting fussy and wants to eat. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be joining Readathin. I hope you are. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I hope to see you soon.